Hi guys, Al Smith here. Welcome to another mini lesson. And today we're going to talk about one of those little questions that bugged me for years. And in essence is that double a penalty or a takeout double? And it's, I'm not going to try to define everything in a totally definitive manner, but I just want to give you a little bit of history and a means of determining what a double means when you or your partner makes it. Okay, now the double and the redouble actually originated way back in when it was the game was in whist, and then in the Russian version called bridge. And it really, its genesis is back to the backgammon doubling cube. And it really relates to when there was a lot more betting on the game. And in essence, the double says, I don't think you can make your contract, so let's double our bet on whether you're going to be able to do that or not. And of course, we've got the redouble that says, yes, I can, which is just like the doubling cube going from 1 to 2 to 4. All right, now, in bridge, because you've got a partner, all doubles are actually cooperative because your partner can cancel the double by making another bid. Now, wouldn't that be nice in backgammon if you determined you made a huge mistake by doubling your bet and say, okay, bets are off, let's cancel it. But in bridge, we can. Now, because of that characteristic, the double has a couple of different purposes, okay? Because it can actually be a fake, I don't think you can make it, or a real, I don't think you can make it. The fake version has now evolved into what we call conventional doubles. And what a conventional double does is ask your partner to bid a new suit or to rebid a suit that they've already bid. Okay, and this is typical of the takeout double or a negative double and various other types of doubles. Okay, now your partner can always convert a conventional double when you're asking them to bid a suit into a penalty double by passing. Okay, and just make a note of this. What is the most used mechanism for determining when to do this is something called Mel's rule of 9. Okay, now we also have the penalty double when we seriously think that we can hurt the opponents by setting them a whole bunch of tricks and getting a whole bunch of points. And what we're doing is asking our partner to pass so that we can penalize the opponents. Now, of course, your partner can convert this back to a takeout double by making a non-pass bid. Now, why would your partner do that? Well, maybe your partner lied to you about their original bid or knows something that's going to make the penalty double unsuccessful. For example, you may have made the penalty double because you have the ace king of the suit that you bid and your partner supported. Okay, and you've got 4 of them. It turns out your partner has 7 of them. So the probability that the declarer has a 0 or 1 is very high. And if you are counting on those tricks to set the contract, your partner may know that and say, aha, I'm going to pull that penalty double by making a non-pass bid because we're actually going to get a better score. Okay, there are many forms and uses of doubles that have evolved in the game. Can't try to cover them all here, but we'll have a more definitive roadmap of how what doubles exist and how they're used in the bidding system atlas roadmaps. All right, now how do you tell the difference between the 2 types of doubles? Well, I'm just going to kind of give you the general characteristics. Okay, if there is a double before the 3 level of a natural bid, assume that it's for takeout. For example, the opponent opens 1 club and your partner doubles. We all know or think we know that that general form is a takeout double. Okay, and it's your partner's asking you to bid a suit. Okay, also, if the opponents have agreed on a suit and it's being doubled, for example, in this example is one club past three clubs. They've got a whole bunch of clubs, and your partner comes back in and doubles, they're not doubling the three club bid because it's obvious that the opponents have the majority of that suit. And what your partner wants is for you to choose a suit to bid. Okay. Also, doubles of artificial bids are not for penalty, but they are lead directing. Okay, what your partner is doing is asking you to lead that suit if you get in the lead. For example, if the opponent opens one no trump, and then the responder bids two diamonds, transferring to hearts. Two diamonds is an artificial bid. The double of two diamonds says, hey, partner, lead diamonds if you get a chance. Now we've got the double in a specific sequence, shows or denies an ace or king. There are several different varieties of these running around. One's called the Rosencrantz double, the Kokish doubles, the McCabe transfers, the whole bunch of them. Okay, and they allow you to communicate to your partner where you've got the ace or king. This particular example here is of a Rosencrantz double. And what happened is the opponent opened one club, your partner bid one heart, and the opponent and the responder bid two clubs, and you doubled. What does that double mean? Well, it says, hey partner, I've got at least three hearts, and I have either the ace or the king of hearts. Pretty cool. So you can see that the double, because of the ability to cancel it and create conventional W's, gives you lots of options. Okay, one of the final things here is, and this is more of something that really caused me a lot of problems, is when your partner wants you to bid and it's kind of a weird sequence. Okay, so let's look at this example here. They opened a club, your partner bid one heart, you pass, the responder passed, you passed, you had nothing to say. Okay, and then the opener bids two clubs, and it goes pass, pass, and now you double. Okay, you're doubling the club bid in front of the original club bidder. Okay, now whenever you see a double in front of the original natural bidder of that suit as a natural bid, it is for takeout. I was playing with a really advanced player from West Virginia, and he would make that double, and I would sit there and scratch my head, and half the time I could figure out it was a takeout. And they took me aside and says, if the double's in front of the natural suit bidder, it is for takeout. So bid. That's how I learned this. It wasn't easy. It was painful. All right, penalty doubles. Penalty doubles generally occur. A double of a no trump contract is generally penalty. Okay, so we've got one no trump double, that's for penalty, unless it's conventional. Okay, so like I said earlier, or in many other cases, the only absolute rule in bridge is there are no absolute rules. Okay, generally a double of any 3+ level natural suit contract is for penalty. So here's an example: one spade, two diamonds, two hearts, three clubs. And then the double at this particular point is the double of three clubs, and that is for penalty. All right, well, that concludes this basic lesson. And it's just to give you a basic capability in determining when your partner wants you to bid and when your partner wants you to pass, when a double occurs. And so you know that you've got the option of either converting that or supporting your partner's double. Have a great day.